Well, show me the way to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why.
This is my third try at this video. The first time I got 6 seconds of video out of the whole thing. I think I may have hit the mouse twice, and so started recording but then stopped recording immediately. I tried to do a video about this Glenfiddich Project XX. I pulled the bottle out of the tube and I recorded a video. It's about 25 minutes long. Twice I did this. And now when I hit the finish recording and the close, the whole iMovie program quit and didn't save what I had done. So hopefully I'll be able to save this. I have a little bit of the stuff left in here. I'm going to pour another dram of Glenfiddich Project XX. This Glenfiddich is bottled at 47% alcohol by volume, which is commendable because most of the time Glenfiddich bottles at 40. So the 12-year-old, the 15-year-old, the 14-year-old, they're all at 40% alcohol by volume. I did once have a distillery edition 15-year-old bottled at 51% alcohol by volume, which was fantastic. I really enjoyed that whiskey a lot. Well, I'm going to have the last of the previous dram of this same stuff, and then I'm going to pour a new one. Okay. Project XX. Oh, this stuff is great. Let's pour a new one. There, that should be enough. I got this on the 13th of January. I paid, it was $104.99. So with all the taxes, it was about $16 more than $105. So $121 Canadian for this bottle of Project XX. Now there was this thing that was at the bottom of the tube. It's one of these fold-out deals, and it says, "Step into uncharted territory. The experimental series embodies our family philosophy of freedom and possibilities. Only by unlearning what we know and collaborating with like-minded mavericks can we try new things, experiment, push whiskey boundaries, and challenge traditions to create a range of groundbreaking single malts. Pioneer new malt whiskey we create." Okay, this is about another one of these experiments. That's the IPA experiment. I have a bottle of that, but I haven't tried it yet. I will eventually. This one is the Project XX. This is the second experiment. 20 minds, one unexpected whiskey. So you got 20 people. It says here, for this experiment, Brian Kinsman invited 20 whiskey experts from around the world giving them the freedom of a warehouse to choose any cask that intrigued them the most. These final 20 malts matured in everything from pork pipes to virgin bourbon barrels. Okay, there cannot be a virgin bourbon barrel. You can have a first fill ex bourbon barrel, but a virgin bourbon barrel is still a virgin barrel. It has had no bourbon in it. So they had an American oak virgin barrel, but it cannot be a bourbon barrel yet, unless it's had bourbon in it. Anyway, hits marketing have created an unusual, innovative, and unexpected whiskey. This unique whiskey is inspired by that extraordinary first small vatting. Okay, and it says here the perfect serve. Nose the malt first, then taste it neat. You may want to add a few drops of water. Okay, standard practice. Experiment. Put a single flake of sea salt on your tongue and try the whiskey again. It will heighten the taste and change your experience. I know why. I know why, because this whiskey has a lot of saltiness in it. And if you have a grain of salt first, it will take the saltiness out. But anyway, we'll go back and nose the thing again. It's spicy on the nose. It's very spicy on the nose. And fruity. To the point where you get some apples and pears. But then, as you go on, there's a note of maraschino cherry that wants to come out between the spiciness. It's like the spices seem to come from a new virgin American oak. But it goes more towards the direction of sea salt and white pepper than in the direction of door planings and pencil shavings, if you know what I mean. It smells really good. Like I said, there's a fruitiness there and a spiciness on the nose. Now to taste. On the tongue, I get a lot of caramel, just like I did before. A lot of caramel. And a little bit of maraschino cherry just on the tip of my tongue. I get spiciness on the sides of the tongue. White pepper, and a little bit salty. Try this again. Once again, a lot of caramel on the top of the tongue. Lots of caramel. Bit of maraschino cherry near the tip of my tongue. On the sides, it's spicy. It's white pepper and salt. And that white pepper and salt lingers and lingers and lingers. It's there for a long time. It's there for the duration. Now I'm going to add a little bit of this water and see what I get. I've done this already, okay? It just annoys me that my computer was malfunctioning and erasing the clip just as I was finishing up. See, what do we get? I did this leg thing already, but I think it's spoiled. I don't know. Can you see that? Probably not. A little bit. Okay. Now that I've added a bit of water, I'm going to try it again. This is the third time I'm making this video, you understand. The first time it failed completely, it didn't record. The second time it recorded, but it just shrunked out. As soon as I hit the finish button, the whole iMovie program died. It just quit. Beautiful. Salty caramel. Caramel on the tongue. Caramel, caramel. A little bit of saltiness and white pepper on the sides, but not as much as there was before I added the water. The water has tamed it somewhat and made it more palatable, more enjoyable. This is bottled at 47% alcohol by volume, so if I brought it down to about 42, 43, that's about right. This is a beautiful and beguiling whiskey. There is a whole bunch more caramel than you'd ever get in any other Glenfiddich I've ever tried. It is nice. And that saltiness and that spiciness from the white pepper, or it seems to be like white pepper on the sides of the tongue, just on the sides, is quite beguiling. Gosh, this is nice. I could go on, but I'm getting weary of redoing this video again and again and again. It's the third time. Did I say that already? I like the whiskey. I just want to get her done. I like the whiskey a lot. This is good stuff. And I will eventually be doing the other experimental, the IPA. This is nice. Caramel and spice. Slanchava.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Food quick.
Yeah.